Hi friends, I am Nirmal and today our topic is what is organizational behavior. Let us talk about the history of management. So companies of the same industry are being affected by the same environmental factors. Some companies attract a number of customers while some other companies repel them. Employees refer to the identified with some companies while they prefer to be unemployed in case of some other companies. Why do companies perform differently when they operate under the same environmental condition, serve the same customer and use same raw materials and technology and employ the people with similar skill? The answer for this question variably is management practices. Thus, management makes remarkable difference between the companies regarding their performance in terms of productivity, products, sales, profitability, service to the customer, employee welfare, etc. So let us discuss about the purpose of the management. The purpose of the management is to formulate effectively right organizational strategies and to achieve them effectively, productively based on the missions, objectives and goals. Management functions include planning, organizing, directing and controlling. Manager should possess varied skill in order to play a variety of roles. It applies to managers to all levels in an organization. Management versus administration. Management is an art and a science in order to create a surplus. Management needs to be a procession to achieve goals continuously with an incremental efficiency. So planning. Planning consists of the effectives involves in choosing courses of action to achieve organizational objectives. It is deciding in advance what to do, when to do, how to do, and who will do it in order to achieve these objectives. Both long-term and short-term plans are necessary to achieve goals. Organizing. Organizing involves the grouping of jobs into framework for coordination and direction. Formal organizations may be portrayal use of an organizational chart. Organizations are structured based on product, functions, geography, customer and project. The matrix structure has evolved as a result of complex environment, markets and technology. So staffing is a planning, organizing, directing and controlling of procurement, development, compassion, integration and maintenance of people for the purpose of contributing to individual, organizational and social goals. The process requires the performance of the functions like job analysis, human resource planning, recruitment, selection, induction, placement, training, execute development, wages, salaries, administration, leadership, teamwork, motivation, grievance, procedure, disciplinary procedure, act. The important function of management at any level is directing the people by motivating, commanding, leading and activating them. The willing and activate corporation of employees for the attainment of organization's goals is possibly through direction. Tapping the maximum potentialities of the pupil is possible through and command. Thus, direction is an important managerial function is securing employees' contribution. Controlling after planning, organizing, staffing and directing the various activities, the performance is to be verified in order to know whether the activities are performed in conformity with the plan's objectives or not. Controlling also involves checking, verifying and comparing of actual performance with the plan, identification of deviations, if any, and correcting of individual deviations. Thus, action and operation are adjusted to predetermined plans and standard through control. The purpose of control is to ensure the effective operation of an organization by focusing on all top level of management. So it consists of board of directors, chief executives or managing directors. The top management is the ultimate source of authority and it manages goals and policies for an enterprise. It devotes more time on planning and coordinating functions. The role of the top management can be summarized. Top management lays down the objective and board policies of the enterprise. It issues necessary instruction for preparing of department budget, procedures, schedules, etc. It prepares strategic plans and policies for the enterprise. It appoints the executive for middle level, that is departmental manager. It controls and coordinates the activities of all the departments. It is also responsible for maintaining a contact with the outside world. It provides guidance and directions. The top management is also responsible towards the shareholders for the performance of the enterprise. Middle level of management. So the branch managers and departmental managers constitute middle level. They are responsible to the top management for the functioning of their department. They devote more time to organizations and directional functions. In small organizations, there is only layer of middle level of management, but in big enterprise, there may be senior, junior, middle level management. Their role can be emphasized as they execute the plans of the organizations in accordance with the policies and directives of the top management. Actually, they make plans for the subunits of the organizations. They participate in employment and training of lower level management. They interpret and explain policies from top level management to lower level. They are responsible for coordinating the activities within the division or department, and also send important reports and other important data to top level management. They evaluate performance of junior manager. They are also responsible for inspiring lower level managers towards better performance. Lower level of management. Lower level is also known as supervisory or operative level of management. It consists of supervisor, foreman, section officers, superintendent, etc. According to R.C. Davis, supervisory management refers to those executives whose work has to be largely with personal oversight and direction of operative employee. In other words, They are concerned with directions and controlling function of management. Their activity, assigning of jobs and tasks to various workers. They guide and instruct workers for day-to-day activities. They are responsible for the quality as well as quality of production. They are also entrusted with the responsibility of maintaining good relation in the organizations. They communicate workers' problem suggestions and recommendatory appeals, etc. to the high level and higher level goals and objectives to the worker. They help to solve their grievance of the worker. They supervise and guide the subordinate. They are responsible for providing training to the worker. They arrange necessary materials, machines, tools, etc. for getting the things done. They prepare periodical reports about the performance of the worker. They ensure discipline in the enterprise. The more people specialize, the more efficiently they can perform their work. The principle is optimized by the modern assembly line. Manager must give order so that they can get things done, while their formal authority gives them the right to command. Managers will not always compel obedience unless they have personal authority such as relevant expertise as well. Members is an organizational need to respect the rules and agreement that govern the organizations to foil discipline. Unity of command, each employee must receive instructions from only one. That when an employee reported to more than one manager, conflicts in instructions and confusion of authority would ultimately result. Unity of directions, these operations within the organizations that have the same objective should be directed by only one manager using one plan. So, in any undertaking, the interest of employees should not take precedence over the interest of the organization as a whole. Remuneration, compensation for work done should be fair to both employees and employer. Centralizations, decreasing the role of subordinates in decisions making, in centralization, increasing their roles is decentralizations. The lines of the authority is and organizations are often represented today by the net boxes of lines of the organization's chart that runs in order of rank from the top management to the lowest management of the enterprise. Order, materials and people should be in the right place at the right time. People in particular should be the jobs or positions which they are most suited. Equity managers should be both friendly and fair to their subordinates. Stability of staffs, a high employee turnover rate undermines the efficient functioning of an organization. Initiative subordinates should be given the freedom to conceive and carry out their plans even though some mistakes may. So, physical needs necessary for maintaining basic human well-being such as food and drink into this category. After the need is satisfied, however, it is no longer is a motivator. Safety needs. These needs include the need for basic security, stability, protection, and freedom from fear. A normal state exists for an individual to have all these needs generally satisfied. Otherwise, they become primary motivation. After the physical and safety needs are satisfied and are no longer motivated, the needs for belonging and love emerges as a primary motivator. The individual strives to establish meaningful relationships with significant order. Esteem needs an individual must develop self-confidence and wants to achieve status, reputation, fame and glory. Self-actualization's needs, assuming that all the previous needs in the hierarchy are satisfied, and individual feels a need to find himself